All right. All right, welcome back to the stream here. Continuing on with my hardcore Nuzlocke attempt of run and bun here. We are picking up where we left off. We're continuing on our way to head to Norman, the 4th gym in this game. In the last stream we did the first few fights along the way, and then I kind of got stuck on this next double battle, which is a little tricky. So I prepped it off stream, and I was able to come up with a pretty good line for it. Should be riskless. But it is a pretty tricky double battle. There's a lot of switching that's involved. Yeah, so I wrote a lot of notes down for it just to really triple check that everything's correct. So everything should be in order. So hopefully I didn't make any mistakes here, but I triple checked everything. It should be a good line. So why don't we go ahead and head on over and do this next double battle here. There's on this route on the way, there are a handful of pretty tricky fights. This is one of them for sure. And then there's like at least a couple more that are a little, can be a little difficult. So it's, see this one up here. I haven't gone up here yet. So revive doesn't really matter. Landsat berry. Ups critical hit rate. 35 lepos. That's fine. And 2. Alright, 3 Landsat berries. I've never seen anyone use those in an actual fight, so. Yeah, so here's the double battle here. Let me just save and triple check. Everything looks good on my notes here. Let's see. Make sure I got all the right items here. Never melt ice, no item. Aspire, Ross, Aspire, no item. Alright, so we should be good to go. So let's go ahead and do this fight. Alright, Black Belt Rhett and Guitarist Marcos would like to battle. Alright, so the gimmick with this fight is on the right side, on the left side, the Crobat slot, both it and the Noivern in the back have Tailwind. So the whole goal with this fight is to try to maneuver things around so that Tailwind never gets set up, because on the right side are a bunch of mons that are slow but can pack a punch. So Crabominable being an example here. It has close combat and all that. But so what I need to take down the left side first before dealing with the right. So right now my Masquerain is pre-damaged to show always KOs to Crobat and Crabominable, and never to Cloyster. So I'm going to start off first with Icicle Spear on Crobat. I'm not Skill Link, but I I should always KO. There's a chance that if it does a 2-hit, it won't, but that's okay. I have a backup for that. So I'm gonna Icicle Spear Crobat. And I'm gonna switch in Masquerain into Togedemaru, who's gonna take both a dual Wing Beat and an Ice Punch. So dual Wing Beat there. It's gonna deal a bit of Iron Barb's chip. That's gonna be important. And then Icicle Spear. Alright, perfect. Didn't need to do the backup. So Crobat goes down. And then Ice Punch. Alright, perfect. And I'm holding Aspie Berry in case of the freeze. So now, on the left side, the only thing that's left is Noivern, which also has Tailwind. But right now, it won't go for it because it sees a fast KO with Flamethrower onto Togedemaru. And Crabominable sees a KO with either, I believe, Close Combat or Crab Hammer sometimes. Both of which are fine. So again, I'm going to Icicle Spear to kill the Noivern. And I'm going to switch Togedemaru into Donphan to take both those hits. So Flamethrower. I'm holding a Ross Berry in case it burns. And 2 hits with Icicle Spear always kills. With a Never Melt Ice. So guaranteed KO there. And then good, Close Combat into Donphan. My Donphan Shell Armor, so it can't die to crits. So now because of those hits, Crabominable again still only sees a KO into Donphan and not into Cloyster. So my Cloyster is perfectly safe, it'll never get hit. So I can switch Cloyster into Togedemaru. A little scary because it's already pretty low HP, but again, it should not get hit. And Crabominable is going to go for a random move into Donphan, so I'm going to switch it into Qwilfish, which could take any of its moves that it'll go for. We won't get an attack drop because of Hyper Cutter, but that's fine. So Crab Hammer. Alright, so now that I've switched Togedemaru back in, I can now fake it out so that I could freely switch Qwilfish into my Talonflame. Alright, and now in this position, I pretty much just KO everything on the right side here. So, Talonflame will outspeed and one-shot with Acro. Alright. And then this will bring in Heracross, because it sees a KO onto Togedemaru. It sees a fast KO, but my Talonflame is faster, and again, I just KO with Acrobatics. Alright, and then lastly is a Poliwrath, which this thing can also be very scary. It has Belly Drum. And it's holding a citrus berry, but Togedemaru and Talonflame both outspeed, and combination of Zing Zap and Acrobatics always KOs even with the citrus. Alright. Perfect. Super clean. There we have. Nice little riskless line there. Alright, so good. So, yeah, again, that was another tricky double battle, but glad to have been able to find a pretty smooth line for that, so. Still have a good handful of fights left. And I do believe in a few more fights, I do get another encounter. So I want to, at least in this stream, get up to that encounter before ending. So let's just go ahead and take a look at the next fight here. Let's see, next fight, this one is Pokefan Miguel. This is the one with the this is the one with the Mimikyu. Yeah, I think this one I was planning. Yeah, because the Denny has a focus sash, so I could lead. I can do an Infernape lead. And then I could pre-damage, because Mimikyu does have Swords Dance. So I could pre-damage to always show a KO with Play Rough. And then I think I kind of prepped this a little bit. I could then swap into Salazzle and Encore into Sludge Bombs or Flamethrowers. And then that would just chain the Togedemaru after. So I think this can be done with a 2-mon line here. Yeah. I'll just bring a few guys for backup. So let's see, for this one I need Salazzle, and Infernape, and then I guess Beware as a backup, just in case. But I don't think it'll be necessary here. And then, do I need any items? Let's see, I need a Wise Glasses, so it's on Salazzle to guarantee the KOs here. So Wise Glasses. And then I think that's pretty much it. And then I just need Infernape to be at 45 HP. Let's see, scripting. Free damage. 45. Alright, perfect. Yeah, the pre-damage there is to ensure that Mimikyu never goes for a sword stance on the switch. Yeah, because if it sword stances on the last turn of Encore, it can go for Shadow Sneak. And that wouldn't be good, so. Yeah, is there anything else? I think Fake Out plus Overheat always KOs. Always KOs the Dedenne, pretty sure. Let's see, 19.4 plus 82.3. Yeah, that's always over 100%. Alright, perfect. Yeah, looks like we're good to go here. Yeah, pretty easy fight. Encore Salazzle is pretty useful in a good amount of situations. So let's go ahead and knock this next fight down here. Alright, so next fight should be up ahead here. Yeah. So let me just double check things here. Let's see, what was the ability on... Oh yeah, Cheek Pouch. Don't have to worry about any status or anything. Yeah, everything looks like it should be good here. Just triple check 45 HP. Dedenne doesn't have a priority move, neither does Togedemaru. It just has a Rocky Helmet and Iron Barbs, but that doesn't matter with Flamethrower. Yeah, I think this all looks good. All right. Let's go for it. Alright. So this guy just has 3 Poké-Clones, starting with a Dedenne, which has a Focus Sash. So I'm going to start off by going for Fake Out, break the Sash, into Overheat, which always kills. Alright. And then this should bring in Mimikyu in the back. Perfect. So Mimikyu, you know, has Disguise, so it'll always survive at least 1 hit. So you have to break the Disguise, and it also has Sword Stance with Shadow Sneak. So we want to prevent it from doing that. So I'm pre-damaged so that it should always go for Play Rough. So I'm going to switch into Salazzle on the Play Rough, which will do very little damage. Alright, and then now I'm going to Encore to lock it into that. Oh. I guess it could also do that. That's a little problematic. That's a bit of a problem. Because now it's locked into Shadow Sneak instead. I'm gonna have to work around that then. Yeah, because now it's no longer... Let's see. So, well, if it's going for Shadow Sneaks, I could switch into maybe Talonflame. Yeah. Let's see, what would be the best thing to do here? I broke the disguise. It has at least one more turn of Encore for Shadow Sneak. So I should probably swap. Yeah, if I go Talonflame, I could KO it, and then that would bait always Zing Zap from Togedemaru, which I can then use just Beware to deal with. It's weird that I went for a Shadow Sneak. I mean, I guess. Oh yeah, I guess it was highest damage, so it would go for that. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go to Talonflame to two-shot with Acrobatics. Flame Body would be nice here. Alright, so since I do Outspeed and KO with 2 Acrobatics, it should never go for Swords Dance. It should always just go for Shadow Sneaks. Yeah, like that. And then I'll always live one more. Alright, so this baits Togedemaru last. And it should always go for Zing Zap at this HP for a slow kill. So I could go to Beware because it basically just tanks all of its hits. It's a big old tank here, so. And then a Brick Break should KO. I just need to not get flinched here. Alright, perfect. Went for Magnet Rise. It's alright. Wasn't that big of a deal. Yeah, so I gotta remember that for next time. Alright, Miguel down. Had to steer a little bit, but it's perfectly fine. I'm really glad I brought those backups. Alright, let's go ahead and get the next fight here. Wait, hold on, let me check. Do I already have access to the encounter? I want to check that. I think there's one more fight before you get the encounter. Oh no, I already have access to it. Oh, cool. Oh, so I can go for my encounter out right away. That's nice. Alright, why don't we prep to do that then? Alright, so this next encounter is gonna be pretty important for Norman because I still don't really have a counter for his Mega Pidgeot. So there's a couple encounters here that I would really like to get. Avalugg would be really nice because it would be a good counter for the Pidgeot. Torkoal would be really good. It's because I don't have any Protect Mons yet. Lucario's okay. I mean, it's good. It's okay for Norman, but not too much anything else. It has its moments. So let me see. Altering Cave. Yeah, Bergmite, Numel would be good. Magneton would be great if it has Magnet Pull. That'd be great for later. I would say the worst encounter is Porygon for sure. Timber could be nice if it's Guts. Alolan Sandshrew, I don't know if it'll be great. I think that one would be kind of a miss, because that wouldn't be a good Pidgeot counter. So I think ideally Bergmite and Numel are definitely the top two. If I get a Porygon, I think I just cry. It's so let me prep a team here for any of these. Let's see, I can just use Musharna is probably the best for doing this here. And I guess Eldegoss too. Just anything that can heal itself. Right, and then I can give them Lepa Berries here. Alright. Let's get some more balls here. Let's see. Just get some more Great Balls. Alright, so let's go get our Altering Cave encounter. Alright, so again, hoping for either Bergmite or Torkoal. Those would be huge wins here. Anything except Porygon, I mean, would be fine. But definitely those encounters. Alright, so let's see. Repellent. I don't think there's any items in here either. Alright, well. Pretty important encounter here, so let's hopefully roll something big. Let's see. Come on, Bergmite or Torkoal? Bergmite or Torkoal? Come on. There we go. Alright, let's see. Bergmite! Alright. Perfect. There's my Pidgeot counter. Just what I was looking for. This thing is a pretty good wall. Alright, so let's just go ahead and Moonlight here. Put it to sleep. Ice Fang. Alright. Alright, let's just chuck some Great Balls until it's caught here. Actually, let's try the Premier Ball. Alright, perfect. Bergmite was caught. I mean, again, Bergmite is definitely not the best Pokemon, but it's definitely good for, specifically for Norman. So, in that essence, getting out of the early game is definitely very useful. But doesn't have a whole lot of use beyond that, so. And it's female. Let's see, what would be a good name for this? How about... How about Jane? Seems like a Jane. Alright, welcome to the team, Jane. Alright, so let's go check out its IVs here. I've never used a Bergmite before, so first time using it. I think you could get it earlier in Granite Cave, but I never roll Ice Room in Granite Cave. I think I've only rolled it a couple times. Usually you want to do the first floor of Granite Cave always, unless you manage to get both the Dreadnought and the Caracosta. In that case, you could roll Ice Room for maybe the Sneasel. I think I've only got that once, but it was a timid nature one, so. Alright, let's go ahead and check out the IVs here. Lonely. Ooh. It's... Why do I have so many lonely natures? Literally minimum defense. Oh my gosh, that is terrible. Ugh. Oh, I forgot. I was leading... I forgot I was leading with Sharna. It's passing the lonely nature. Ugh. That's a huge blunder. Yeah, defense is pretty important on this guy. Well. I mean, can't go back now. Oh, man, minus defense, minimum defense, Bergmite, and minimum defense Togedemaru. It's pretty cringe. Alright, let's see its learn set here. Let's see, Bergmite. Yeah, so yeah, it evolves either with Ice Stone or when learning Ancient Power. And it learns Ancient Power at 25. No, 35. Yeah, I think Hisuian Avalugg is the one you want because it's a rock ice type for the for the Pidgeot. I mean, thankfully Pidgeot's a special attacker, so you don't have to worry about the minus defense for that, but still. Pretty cringe. Yeah, I think no reason to delay for anything, I don't think. Yeah, because yeah, it already learns Avalanche at 40, and then learns Rock Slide as well, so I think, yeah. I can just level it up until it learns... Ancient Power, so I could evolve it. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that here. Gyro Ball. Let's see, what do I already know here? Icicle Spear. Ice Fang, Rock Throw, Crunch. I guess over Rock Throw. Oh, no. I don't think I want to learn. I mean, I could learn Icicle Spear on this, but it's not super reliable. Alright, Gyro Ball. And should be Ancient Power. Do I want Icicle Spear here? I don't think so. Let me see what people suggest for the movesets for Avalugg. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really see anything here. I mean, I don't know if Crunch is worth keeping. I mean, I don't have a dark type, so maybe. I mean, what would I use Gyro Ball for? I guess like for rock types, but I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I think getting rid of Icicle Spear is the play. Probably. So I'm also gonna learn Avalanche. Let me see. Let me see what are the stats for Hisuian Avalugg. Hisuian Avalugg. It's also super high defense. Really low speed. Yeah, I don't. I guess I can. I'm never. I don't think I'm ever gonna use Crunch on this guy, because it's not gonna have Strong Jaw for an ability. Let me double check that. I think the ability on it has changed. Oh no, it will get Strong Jaw. Okay, well, if that's the case, then I should keep Crunch. Because it is... my Bergmite is own tempo. So that means it's gonna guarantee Strong Jaw, so... yeah, I should keep Crunch on this guy. So yeah, definitely get rid of Icicle Spear. So, Ancient Power. This will evolve it. Jane is evolving. Alright, here's my minimum defense Hisuian Avalugg. Alright, Rock Slide. Teach that over Ancient Power. Alright, and let's level it up to 42. I think it's gonna learn Avalanche, yeah. Let's see, Avalanche might be worth picking over Gyro Ball. Since, I mean, it's already really slow, so it's almost guaranteed to always get attacked. So, man, I think that over Gyro Ball might be wise. Alright, there we go. Strong Jaw. Absolute garbage defense. I can't believe that. I mean, it would have been fine if it was a higher IV, but literally minus defense, 0 defense. I mean, plus attack is nice, but you want this for its defense, but I mean, it should be fine. I mean, you're probably gonna use this. I'm probably just gonna end up sacking this on Norman anyway. So, and it's nice because it's a dupe later on. So, yeah, 8 HP. This guy is not. This guy is not him. Alright, well, I gotta update my encounter list, but let me see if we could at least plan one more fight before we wrap things up here. Let me add this to the list here. Yeah, the next fight is the one with the Trick Room, Gorgeist. Which I do outspeed and KO with Salazzle and Infernape, so. Yeah, let me see. How many more fights are there? There's 1, 2, 3... Yeah, there's only 3 more fights until Norman's gym. So, I think I'll actually just end things there for today. It's a good place to pause. Alright, so go ahead and end stream there. And next stream we'll wrap up the rest of the trainers. And then we'll be at the 4th gym. Alright, so whoever was watching, thank you for watching. And tune in next time for the continued Nuzlocke here.